Here we have a 2019 69 plate BMW X530D XDRIVE M Sport. Now we do have the black indigos as well as LED headlights. We also have a full M Sport carbon kit, which includes carbon front splitter, side skirt extensions, rear boot spoiler and rear diffuser. Now this vehicle does come with 22-inch M Sport alloy wheels with M Sport brake calipers just behind. We have the Sky Lounge panoramic sunroof with LED lights in it, which lights up when it's dark. Now I do have the black window trim as well as privacy glass on the rear. And there's that big boot spoiler, really does make this car stand out. Now I do have the dual M Performance exhaust flush with rear bumper and rear diffuser. We also have 360-degree cameras as well as front and rear parking sensors, and we also have a power assisted rear tailgate. Now going to the rear, we do have a nice spacious sized boot, which is also split fold tailgate, where you can also lower the car at the back as well, so it makes life easier for putting shopping into the back. Now the rear seat, we do have two rear seats just there, which you can control by pushing this button just there. So holding them down, the rear seats will fold down, and then you'll be able to lift those rear seats up. So when they're folded down, they'll move forward. Then you'll be able to jump in, push the handle there, and you'll be able to lift the seats up, just like so. And they're fully electric. And in the centre, you do have two nice size cup holders, lifting this other seat up. You can see we have vents in the centre as well, and again, two nice size cup holders. Now to lift those seats back up, simply pull on those two buttons just there, and then they'll start raising, just like so. Now we do have a luggage low liner which slots in there, which I've taken out for the purpose of this video, just so that the rear seats work as you'd expect it to. Now the rear tailgate is also power assisted, back down again. Now I do have the rear camera just there, as well as the X5 and XDRIVE 30D badging just there. And there's a look at that carbon fibre rear boot spoiler. Now this vehicle is free from any major marks, dents or scratches, and does look absolutely superb from every angle. Now if we head into the back of the car, we do have full leather seats throughout. We also have the M Sport stitching in all the seat belts. Now I do have ISO fixed points, so as pull down leather armrest with two nice size cup holders, and you also have storage in there as well. You also have storage behind the driver and passenger seat, as well as vents in the centre, as well as two storage, and also 12-volt connectivity just down there. On the doors, we have electric windows, integrated harman speakers with ambient lighting and brushed metal trim, and you also have the storage bins just in there as well. Going to the front of the car, if you look on the wing mirror, you can see all of the cameras there for a 360-degree view. There's a look at that driver's full leather seat, which is extremely comfortable, which is also heated and electric, and also memory. You also have extended thigh support if you may need it. On the doors, we have the brushed metal door handle, electric power folding mirrors, we have the button that opens the tailgate. We also have the electric windows, integrated harman speakers up there and just down there, again with the ambient lighting and brushed metal trim just there. Jumping inside the car, if you look just down there, we do have auto lights, and you can see the ambient lighting just underneath. Foot on the brake, we do have keyless start, and as you can see, the vehicle is free from any warning lights on the dash and has done just under 24,300 miles. Now I do have satellite navigation on the screen in front of you, as well as heads-up display just there. And we do have a half suede and half leather steering wheel with the pinstripe in the middle to show that you're going straight. Now I do have the M Sport stitching in there as well, which is also multifunction. We have cruise control and speed limiter just there. Then we have phone and microphone, and also different settings just there as well. We have paddle shift if we wish to take the car into manual mode, as well we have auto lights just there as well. And then there's your information. Click that, it changes the screen just there, where it shows you a load of different options like MPG. And then your driver, where you have miles and whatnot. Then your newton meters of kilowatts of power that you're using, lateral G's, and then what you're listening to on the radio, and it also shows up whatever you're listening to through media. Coming to the centre, we do have satellite navigation, as well as different media connectivity, where we have DAB radio, also have Spotify, music collection, Bluetooth audio, and also screen mirrors, and also mobile devices. Now I do have Bluetooth phone connectivity. Pop the car into reverse, you can see the rear reversing camera just there, as well as 360-degree camera there. Scroll across, we have parking and a 3D view. If you click into 3D view, you can also change the view of the camera, and as you expect it to, it does go 360 degrees around the car. And as you can see, works just as you would expect it to. There's a full lap of the car. We also have tow hitch, so if you have a tow bar on the back, it shows you where the tow bar is, so it'd be easier for picking up trailers. We also have car wash mode, so you can see the front, which is always useful. Put that back there. Now we do have that, so you can turn the radio up and down using your finger, as you can see just there. Again, we do have nav, as well as satellite navigation. If we go home, we do have different settings just there. We can go across and just see what direction you're going in. So currently we're pretty much south, and it also tells you the weather and also some news as well. Coming down here, we do have dual zone climate control, which works just as you would expect it to. We also have 2 heated front seats, so if those cold winter mornings, rear does make all the difference. We have the BMW individual trim just here with ambient lighting going across, which does make this car look absolutely stunning. Open it up, we do have wireless charging with storage just there, 2 nice sized cup holders, also USB connectivity and also 12-volt connectivity. This is what you use to control everything that happens on the screen with this, and you have touchpad just there, so if you go into maps, you can zoom in and out. It's also touchscreen, so you can zoom in and out using touchscreen, and also go through all the settings like so, just using touchscreen, which is always very useful. We do also have experience modes, where we have executive, impressive and well-being. And we also have different apps as well. So we also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Going into this, go into apps, get rid of that, scroll through, we do have all those different settings as well, just there. Now I do have different drive modes, which is down here. We have Adaptive, Eco Pro, Comfort, and also Sport, and we also have Individual just there. You can also configure the Individual. So you want the damping to be Comfort, but steering, you want Sport, and also Engine, Sport. You can also put the transmission into Comfort, or you can put it into Sports Plus. If you want to put the gearbox into Sports Plus, just push it aside where it says M and S. M meaning for manual and S meaning for sport. Now if we go off that just there, we do have downhill ascent assist, electric parking brake, parking sensors on and off. We also have stop and start, as well as your cameras and your traction control on and off as well. We do have airmatic suspension, or air suspension, where you can raise and lower the vehicle, as you can see just there. You have soft touch leather armrests with storage in there as well, so just press that button and then you have storage. And there's a look at the passengers, full leather seats, again with extended thigh support if you may need it. Now we do have the Sky Lounge up there, as you see, little dots just there. So at night you'll be able to see that a lot better, but currently it's very bright outside, so you won't be able to see the lights. But press that button just there and then it'll close, and again works just as you would expect it to. Push again and the blind will then close. Again works just as you would expect it to. Now this vehicle is available to take away today with free contactless nationwide next day delivery. It's HPI clear, comes with fresh service, and we do offer competitive low finance. Video test drive this BMW X5 30D XDRIVE M Sport. Now the purpose of this video test drive is to show that the vehicle drives as it should. And as you can see, I'm not meant to fight with steering wheel to keep it in a straight line. We do have cruise control and speed limiter on the left hand side of the multifunction steering wheel. To activate, simply press the button with the dial in the centre and it'll go to the nearest miles an hour. To go up, push up on a dial very slightly, and it'll just by one, push up on a dial until you feel a bit of a click and it'll just to the nearest 5 miles an hour. To cancel, just press the brake up, tap the button again, and it will then cancel for you. We do have paddle shift as well, so I'm going to take over the paddle shift now. So I'm currently in M2. While we're waiting for traffic, I can stay in M2 for a second. But at the roundabout, I'm going to take a left as you would if you were driving this vehicle today. Now, if you don't touch the paddle shift for a while, and then go back into auto mode, so it's back into D. So I'm going to take over now. So I'm now in 4th, 5th, back down to 4th, into 3rd, into 4th, into 5th, and then let the car take back over. You can also push the gear stick to the left hand side, and then it'll go in M and S. M meaning manual and S meaning sports. Now we do have a very nice to touch steering wheel, which is half leather and half Alcantara with the pinstripe in the centre. And we also have the M-Puff performance stitching in it as well. Now we do have very comfortable full leather seats with extended thigh support, which also heated electric and memory, so for those cold winter mornings really does make all the difference. We do have a satellite navigation on the instrument cluster in front of you as well as in the centre. As well, we do have the gesture control. We also have DAB radio as well as Bluetooth media connectivity as well as Bluetooth phone connectivity. We also have the heads-up display in the centre. We also have the Sky Lounge when the panoramic roof is open. Well, the blind is open, sorry, which you can see when it's dark, which is a £2,500 optional extra from BMW. We do have the BMW individual trim in here with the ambient lighting, which really does look absolutely superb. Now this vehicle does drive absolutely incredible and it's a pleasure to drive. Now I'm coming up to the industrial state where I'm going to take a right. I'm going to perform emergency stop and put it straight into reverse just to show you the brakes work as they should, and so does the 360-degree cameras and the front and rear parking sensors. So pulling in just now, coming in, hard on the brakes, straight into reverse. As you can see, there was no issues whatsoever. Then back into drive and you can see the 360-degree cameras just there. I'm going to start moving forward and it will then disappear. Now here at RS Car Sales, we do have over 300 5-star reviews on Google, Autotrader, as well as Car Gurus. And if you read the reviews, our customers really illustrate the fact of how good we are to buy for and how caring of a company we actually are. Now, if you haven't answered all of your questions and inquiries during this test drive and walk around video, please feel free to get in contact with the sales team where they can discuss the vehicles further. But that's it from me, so thank you very much for watching.